Erev Tov. Our Parashat this week would be Parashat Chayey Sara. In literal words, translation, the life of Sarah. Our Parashat starts with the first pasuk, Vayu Chayei Sara. 100 שנה, 20 שנה, 7 שנים, 2 חיי שרה. The life of Sarah were 100 years, 20 years, and 7 years. Meaning, our parasha starts after the life of Sarah. Summarization of our parasha would be, first of all, Abraham looking for a place to bury Sarah. As we mentioned a few weeks ago, Abraham find the best place to bury Sarah. It's in Hebron. Why it's such a good place? Because it's the place of burial of Adam and Eve, and this is a very special place. He coming to the place, and this place is owned by the nation called Chiti, the Chiti nation, one of the Canaanese nation that were there until Jewish people came. And the owner of the place is Ephron. And Ephron wants to give Abraham this land for free. He doesn't see the value in it. And Abraham was a very impertinent person. Abraham refuses, and he wants to buy bekesef maleh, in full amount, no discount, to show his respect and love to Sarah, and that it will be fully belong to him without any claim. And this is actually the first place that Abraham bought bekesef maleh in the land of Israel. Is the first thing that belonged to the Jewish people is Hebron, the place of burial of our fathers and Adam and Eve, as I mentioned, our fathers and mothers. After Abraham buried Sarah, and as we mentioned also a few weeks ago, Abraham also cried on Sarah there and also spoke beautiful words on Sarah, Eshet Chayil, that we sing every Shabbat. After that, Abraham looking for a shidduch, for a daughter-in-law to his beloved son, Yitzchak. Abraham, for some reason, looking in a very particular shidduch. He wants a woman not from Canaan. Canaan, not a good people. And we're finding it in the Torah actually a lot, that the people, the native people from the land of Israel are not appreciated, they are not welcome, they were bad people, bad quality people. As Moshe Rabbeinu will talk about it a lot, and God specifically saying that the Jewish people should not learn from the deeds of the Canaanite people. Abraham calling his servant, telling him, do not take a woman from here to my daughter. I'm making you responsible, and my first hand to take care of this subject, the subject of shidduch to my son. But two important details includes in this mission. First is not to take daughter from here. You should take a woman from here. You should take a woman, find a woman from my homeland, Haran. Second thing is, Yitzchak would not leave the land of Israel. He will never go to his wife outside Israel. He would stay here. Okay. Abraham made Eliezer to swear on it that he will fulfill his mission in detail. Abraham giving all his worth to Israel. First to Eliezer. First of all, 10 camels packed with things. Second thing, a paper with declaration, all my wealth belongs to my only son Yitzchak. So Yitzchak is a very high quality of shidduch. Of course, his father was very famous also. Eliezer going to Haran. In Haran, he's standing near the well. In the Torah, we found 3 people at least that standing in the well waiting for shidduch or to be connected to the people, local people. Eliezer doing it the first. After that we have Yaakov when he's going from his father Yitzchak, and Moshe also doing the same thing in a different place. So that is what Eliezer doing, standing by the well. There, the custom was that the daughters, the women's of the families were coming and taking water to the family and to all the sheep, all the animals. Eliezer now doing a very interesting act. He doesn't know who is the specific woman that's worthy to be the wife of Yitzchak. By the way, we mentioned also this part. Eliezer himself had a daughter that he wanted her to be the wife of Yitzchak. And Abraham told him, no way. Only daughter from my family in Haran. Okay? So Eliezer standing by the well, and then he praying. He's not only praying, he's doing a sign, giving God as a known act. And Eliezer is the first one that doing it. He asking God for a sign. Please God, if a woman will come and I will ask her to bring me some water, and she will bring me, and she will tell me I am not only bringing you, I'm bringing to all the camels also. She is the woman that connected to Yitzchak. She is Yitzchak's wife. Before he finished praying or saying this, giving this sign to God, Rivka, the daughter of Betuel, that is the son of one of Abraham's brothers, she coming to the well. Rivka. He approaching her, asking her for water. She, of course, saying, I will give to you and all to the camels. He is absolutely amazed and happy because he saw that his sign is fulfilled. And he is absolutely sure that this is the woman that belongs to Yitzchak. He giving her necklaces and some, some good clothing. And then he asking her, who are you? She's saying, I'm the daughter of Betuel. I'm living here. He understands that she's a relative. It's exactly what Abraham wants. And she inviting him home. And he there speaking to the brother and father of Rivka. Now, very interesting let's call it the Torah now doing something very strange and interesting. The Torah telling us all the details that Eliezer telling Rivka, the father and brother of Rivka, how he repeating the story. What Eliezer repeating? Eliezer repeating, first of all, how Avraham giving him this mission, because it was a very strong and important situation. Avraham made Eliezer his right hand, the person responsible, the messenger. And what happened in the well. He also repeating to the father and brother of Rivka. On this reputation that the Torah doing, our sages saying that the language and the speech and the conversation that the servants of our fathers have are very, very important, maybe more than the Torah of the father's grandsons, meaning us. Because we learning Torah, we were learning one law from, or maybe few laws from one word in the Torah that we will have in the next Parashat when we have the commandments and everything. But this conversation repeating itself. Why? Because Eliezer repeat everything. So it's long conversation that we're hearing twice. Long story that we're hearing twice. First of all, when it's happened, after when Eliezer repeating it. And laws, we're learning from one detail. This is in general. But if you look closely in the details, there is differences between what happened and what Eliezer is saying. Eliezer not saying exactly what happened, and this is very interesting. First change that we find is Abraham, when he commanding Eliezer to do this mission to find a woman for Yitzchak, he blessing Eliezer. And not only blessing, he's doing him his messenger. And then Eliezer asking, what will be if no woman will want to move here? Yitzchak will be forced to move to a different place. I will not find, or the woman that is perfect match, what exactly you want, will not want to move to Israel. Abraham telling him, God that I am serving, he will send his angel before you, and then you will find a woman from there and you'll bring her here. Meaning God's willing, God will help us. Yeah. Okay. This is one detail that we're seeing exactly how Abraham telling it to Eliezer. Then Eliezer repeating this blessing and conversation to the Betuel family, and he telling them, I asked my owner, Abraham, what will happen if the woman will not want to come back to Israel with me, to Canaan? So Abraham told me, said Eliezer, God that I am serving will send his angel with you and you will come back. What is the difference? Abraham said he will send his angel, God will send his angel before you. And Eliezer said he will send his angel with you. It seems like a small difference, but it is a big one. In the Torah, there is a difference between angel before or angel with, or as Rashi explained to us once, that Noach said that he was going with God, and Abraham said he's going lefanav, before, meaning it's a greater level. When the angel is going before, if we're thinking about it, it's a very simple difference between if the angel going before or the angel going with. The angel that going before, it means you coming after the angel. The angel prepared everything. But if the angel coming with you, it means that you will have success because you have the angel with you, but it's right now. It's not ready for you. This is one difference that we find that when Eliezer repeating the story. Another difference we have that Eliezer, after praying, and Rivka came and she did exactly what he was praying for, he gave her necklaces and clothing, and then he asked her, who are you? When he's telling the story, he's not saying like that. He's saying, I asked her, who are you? And then I gave her. First of all, there is one interesting observation that we need to understand with this sign that Eliezer said. What is this kind of sign? Eliezer is the first shidduch that we have in the Torah. And Eliezer went to look for a woman. He was a good servant. And he knew exactly what Abraham and Yitzchak needs. Mainly Yitzchak, what Yitzchak needs. So what was this sign? Let's think about the details for a second. A man standing with 10 camels near the well. One woman coming. We will not talk now how old she was. She was 3 years. I'm calling her a woman, but she was 3 years old. She coming to take the water to the family. This man asking her if she can bring him some water. What is the sign? If she will say yes, and not only that, if she said yes, it's one thing, but it's not enough. If she said, yes, I will bring you water, and I will bring to the camels, she is the one. Camels drinking a lot of water. Camels are not a regular animals that drinking, I don't know how regular animals drink. 2 liters in once. Maybe more. And camels can drink dozens and dozens. 30, 40 liters at once. And we're talking about 10 camels. And the Torah explaining in details how Rivka did it. She not only say that she will do it, she immediately started doing it. She ran to do it. She ran, and the Torah said 3 times that she is running. Why? Because it's amazing. It's amazing to give water to 10 camels while you're running doing so. From the well to it's called in Hebrew shoket, the place that the animals drinking from, not from the well itself. They have some vessel that you need to pour from the well to the vessel. And she's running back and forth. I don't know how long was it to bring water to all the camels. So this is amazing act. So first of all, we can understand a bit what Eliezer did there. She saw a very, very good woman. This is what she saw, what Eliezer saw. A woman that saw opportunity to do something good, and she did it happily. And was very special. And that's why he said this is what Yitzchak need. He need a good woman. With good heart, of course. Okay. Let's continue a bit the stories. We remember that Eliezer said 2 differences from what happened to the parents of Rivka. Father and brother. Okay. The brothers telling Eliezer, let's call the girl, would ask her what she wants. She immediately saying, I will go. The family suggests, no, maybe she will stay month, 10 months, a year. No. Eliezer said, it's not need to be today. My Lord, Abraham wants her today. And they blessing her, she's going. She's coming to Yitzchak. Yitzchak marrying her. And he becoming a bit more calm after the death of his mother, as the Torah telling us. Vayinachem, Yitzchak have more comfort after the death of his mother by his wife. He loved his wife, as the Torah is saying, and then he have comfort. By the way, Yitzchak and Rivka are the fathers that lived together, father and mother, that lived together the most. More than 100 years. Okay. After that, we're learning about very interesting and strange story that Abraham marrying another woman. Her name was Keturah. Our sages explaining us Keturah was Hagar, the servant that Abraham did, the mother of Ishmael, that Abraham married. The mother of Ishmael, Abraham marrying her again. And he have 6 kids from her. And he giving them gifts and sending him all the kids. And Abraham passed away in the age of 175. And this is how our parasha ended. The parasha also saying that Ishmael passed away in the age of 137. The Torah mentioning that, hinting that Ishmael did tshuva. Okay. First of all, before we're going to answer those differences in the story of Eliezer, there is a major question about our parasha, about what's going on. The name of the parasha is Chayey Sara, the life of Sarah. In the name of the parasha, usually hinted the life of Sarah. Hinted the story of the parasha. In our parasha, it's not hinted the story, it's absolutely the opposite of all the story. If we're going step by step of the parasha, every step is more opposite of the name. The name of the parasha is the life of Sarah. The first story is how Abraham burying her. Okay, we can say, yeah, it's still connected. But no, it's afterlife. And then he's looking for a woman to Yitzchak. It's a new era. Not only it's a new era, that new woman coming to the family, Yitzchak have comfort after the passing of his mother by the new woman. She fulfilled his mother's place in his heart, and not only that, in the house. Sarah had 3 miracles happening to her every day, every week. The candles that lived for a whole week, and the cloud, and all those miracles left when Sarah passed away and came back with Rivka. Rivka is a new woman in town, new woman in her house, and she is new era. And what is the last and amazing story is Abraham marrying another woman. Who is that woman? The mother of Ishmael, Hagar, that Sarah and her were not a good friends. Sarah sent her from the home. She sent her son. And Abraham having more kids from her, giving them gifts and sending them. What is the meaning of that? So the answer is very simple. The answer is that the Torah explaining to us what is life. A life of a person is not measured only in the years that he is here on earth. And maybe it's only measured after he passed away. When a person living this world, the question is what he's leaving behind. And what people remember from him. And what they doing because of him. And this is all the story of our parasha. There is a difference. In all the stories of Abraham and Sarah, we see that Abraham and Sarah were not the same. Abraham was father of all nations. Sarah was the mother of the Jewish nation. And this is a very big difference. That is all the debate. Abraham is the father of Ishmael. Sarah is the mother of Yitzchak. Abraham also taking care of Ishmael. Sarah, absolutely not. Abraham prayed for Ishmael a few times. Why? Because the name of Abraham is Av Hamon Goim. You're the father of all nations, of all the world. All the belief in one God is from Abraham. Sarah had a different mission. Sarah's mission was that will be continuance of the belief of Abraham in the Jewish nation. She's the mother of Yitzchak. He was the Jew. So Abraham had this conflict sometimes in life. When Sarah told Abraham that he need to take care only about Yitzchak, Abraham said, why? I'm the father of all nations. Sarah passing away, Abraham burying Sarah in the Jewish way in Hebron. It means that he appreciating her way. And he continuing her way to take care of the Jewish nation. It started there in Hebron. So the first thing that Abraham doing after that is looking for a good wife to Yitzchak, that she will continue the way of Sarah. And that is why all the details. And he promising Eliezer that he will succeed and God will bless you because this is the right thing to do, to continue the way, the Jewish way. That's why looking for those specific wife only to Yitzchak. To Ishmael is not doing all this. And Eliezer doing it and succeeding in the mission and God helping him and he's coming back. And Yitzchak really find comfort. It means that she is really continuing the way of Sarah. Yitzchak have comfort in his wife, as after his mother's passing it was hard for him. Meaning she's continuing her way. And all the miracles that had in Abraham's home because of Sarah came back by Rivka. And this is also the last thing that we're learning in our parasha, that Abraham married Hagar, married Keturah, because Abraham had more kids and sent them away. Abraham created more nations, gave them gifts, and sent them from home. Why? Because all inheritance of Abraham went to Yitzchak. To all the kids, before he passed away, he divided all what he got to all the nations. Everybody can say, we got something from Abraham. No one can claim we have to inherit something. Abraham gave every nation what they want, and all the rest is belong to Yitzchak, and he's continuing Abraham's way. So the true life, when we see that Sarah succeed in life, her life, true life, is connected to Torah, connected to something that is not limited in physical. True life is something that is connected to something higher than this world. So that's why it doesn't stop. It's not stopping after death. That's why the actions of Sarah continued in this world after her passing. That's why we know that she was really alive. That's why the name of our parasha is Chayey Sarah, the life of Sarah. Because when we know that Sarah was truly alive in our parasha, that her actions, her ideology is still continuing in the world. This is one point. And now to the second point. The question that we asked. Why Abraham telling Eliezer that the angel of God that guarding me, will go before you and you will succeed? And Eliezer telling Betuel and Lavan, brother and father of Rivka, that the angel came with me. And also Abraham gave everything, Eliezer gave to Rivka all the necklace and the earrings and everything. He gave her immediately after he asked her name. And when he's telling the story, he's telling the opposite. First of all, he asked her name, and then and the answer is that, as we said, what is the difference between the angel that's going before you or angel going with you? Eliezer was not only servant, he was a special person, and he was appointed by Abraham to be messenger. Messenger in Hebrew is shaliach. Is not only a person that is doing another person a favor or something, not for a favor, something that one is paying from the other for the other, or asking him for a favor. This is not a messenger. This is not a shaliach. Shaliach in Jewish law, according to the Torah, shaliach is someone that doing something on behalf of the person that's sending the shaliach. On behalf. On behalf means that if I sending someone to doing something as me, it means that he in some way is my right hand, is my hand, is doing something as myself. It means that he have me inside him in some way. How come? Because Eliezer was not a person for himself. He was only messenger or servant of Abraham. In all our parashat, the name of Eliezer not mentioned. Actually, the Torah calling him the servant. Why? Because Eliezer was not there as a person for himself. He was there as a messenger of his law, of his Lord, of Abraham. So, that was very special appointee, a very special act that Abraham did. He gave Eliezer his power to do something on behalf of Abraham himself. Okay. And then Abraham gave him Eliezer a blessing. My angel will come, the angel of God that guarding me will go before you. What does that meaning, go before you? It means that Eliezer will have success in a way that everything is already ready for him. Everything already done. That was the blessing of Abraham. And that's why Eliezer coming there, he start doing his sign, and then the Torah telling us in a specifically that before he finished, already Rivka is coming. Why before he's finished? Because it's already done. Only the Torah, God, waited until he will say the words, and then she came. It was not something that was blessing that's coming but on the way, on the real time. No, the blessings were there already. This is the meaning of the angel. What does that mean, the angel? It means that the blessings of Abraham, of God to Abraham, happened even before Eliezer came. It was a success in a way that a person seeing that everything is ready for him, just do it. Why? As we said, it was a very high servant of Abraham. He did not felt his own, he felt really a messenger of Abraham, that the blessings that God gave Abraham came through him. And this is one example. That's why when Rivka finishing and he see that the sign is happening, he already giving her gifts. He's absolutely sure that she is the woman. He is absolutely sure on the blessings. But when he's coming to Betuel's home and telling him the story, he cannot tell them that Abraham said and gave me a blessing that the angel will come before me. Because it means, in other words, it already happened. I'm just speaking that things will happen also here. That the blessings will be fulfilled in this world. He cannot tell them this because it's not appropriate. It's not match. Because you cannot tell a person that I'm asking you for something and you already agreed. So he's telling them, Abraham gave me a blessing that all the things that I'm asking will, in the end, will be fulfilled. Doesn't mean that they cannot argue, they cannot say this and this. Eliezer, no, it doesn't matter, it will happen, and it will happen today, because already everything, in their mind, they can decide, and can be today, and can be in a year. But Eliezer, no, it will happen there. You just need to tell them that you have a blessing from Abraham, but not it will happen in a way that the success is already here. That's why he also telling them that he asked her name and then gave her all the gifts. So this we see in a very special and interesting way how one word can teach us something very interesting. And this is also about this next week will be the gathering of the messengers of the Rabbi. The Rabbi sent messengers to all over the world, the shluchim. And he always said that they are shluchim. Shluchim of who? Shluchim of the Rabbi, and shluchim of God himself. Because God himself wants every Jew to do everything that he can to influence others. So every Jew is a messenger. And every Jew needs to remember, in order that the blessings will come, he, first of all, need to feel a bit that he is a vessel to carry the blessings. As the Eliezer, the servant of Abraham, was a vessel. He was not feeling, I am so smart, I am so intelligent, I am so strong. I will fulfill what Abraham requested from me. The power of Eliezer was exactly the opposite. He felt that he is a vessel. He is like the right hand of Abraham. He's not something for himself. He's only continuing the blessings that Abraham had. But from the other hand, he was not stupid. He was not a person that didn't understand that the reason that you exist is to do it in your own way, with your mind. If God only sending his blessings and he needs vessels, so he can do it on a donkey. He doesn't need a person. He created a human being, that the human being will understand that it's true that he is a vessel and he is carrying the blessings of God and he is a messenger of God to do the world a better place. It's all true. But he would use his mind as a human being, his intelligence, his heart, his feelings, his powers, his influence, with thinking, but with the feeling, with the understanding, with the with recognizing that he is only a vessel. All the things that he have, all the power that he have in his work, in his house, in his daily life, to influence others, to be a vessel, to carry on the blessings of God to the world, to be a good messenger, to be a good example, all those things are given by him, by God himself. So we need to combine the feeling that we are only carrying blessings that are here because we are messengers of God as Jewish people and as creations of God, that He created us for a reason. And every place that we are in, God put us there for a reason. From the other hand, to understand, true that we are vessels and everything, we are vessels and everything is from God Himself. But He created us in a certain way, in a certain position, that we need to use everything that we got because we are vessels to carry on what God wants from us. And of course, we know what He wants from us. He wants from us to be good Jew everywhere that we are in. Shabbat Shalom, that we will be a good messengers, good vessels to carry on blessings of God to a better world, like Eliezer, the servant of Abraham. Shabbat Shalom.